can just actually. Hey.
I have 1 hour to doctrine. Oh, I have this exact same controller. Neat. Actually, no, it's not the exact same. Mine, the LED goes around the outside. I know. It's very simple. I have 1 hour to doctrine and comment my CS 180 assignment. But everything works, and I pass the memory test.
Yes!
I'm gonna pee.
Go pee. Fuck yeah, bro. That's fucking great. Hello, no viewers. I hope I'm not spamming the chat with messages. But today is day 14. And today I'm gonna try to load a level using a JSON file. Yeah. I guess while there's no one here. Well, even if no one's here, I guess I can kind of explain like what JSON file, is. Or first I'll play my game from the last time. So from yesterday, I made a start menu where when the player wins and they want to go back to it, so it'll actually change the buttons on the screen. Oh yeah, I can hear my little poppy noise. I have it. Oh, it's really loud. So hit the main menu and it automatically goes to start. It changes it back to like what I want the title screen to show, and then from there, it shows nothing. So for me to get it so that when the player gets on the start, I need to be able to like have a level 1, and instead of hard coding that into the logic, I'm gonna write a JSON file just filled with data of all of the tiles and use that as my and load that. It'll in the long run make it easier if I want to change level 1 to something certain. But I've definitely never done something like this in Godot before, and I've only done a little bit of research. So this episode might be just like a bunch of me doing research, and like hopefully I'll get some testing out of it too. It seemed pretty okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write a JSON file with like some test information. And I'm gonna use my favorite editor to do that, VS Code. I also want to make sure that it's in the right place in here. So let's make a new folder. Or let's see, prefabs. Could it go into my prefabs? It could. Yeah, just where do I want to put all these JSON files for all these levels? I think the prefabs would probably be the best place. I have properties. Okay. Resources, which I'll fill up when I start making my own themes. Bin license, yeah, probably in the prefabs. I'll make a folder called like levels, and all my levels should be in JSON one way or another. So let's add a new folder. We'll call that folder level. If I could spell. See, my computer's kind of lagging. It's really putting power out over this. I wonder what it is that I'm doing that's making it like spike like that. That's kind of, it's kind of interesting. I also have my chat up on my phone for anyone, so like I can still see your chat. I also put the chat on the window itself. I thought that might be kind of helpful for people, like to communicate between each other. But I really hope that I'm not like spamming messages all over the place. Okay, so we have level. I'm gonna open in file manager. Yeah. Hopefully it'll open in file manager. If not, I'll just go to it directly. I am really like a lot of things going on. So let me close some of this stuff. I can like hear my laptop fan going off, and that typically doesn't happen. Let's quit Discord for now. Let's quit Slack for now. Let's like loosen up some of those processes. I have the terminal running for whatever. Oh, I have HTOP running. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill that. Alright. Back to making this JSON file. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have it place a tile in anywhere on there. Because if I can place one tile, then I can place many tiles. And really the hard part is just going to be parsing those. And I'll make a script dedicated just for parsing the tiles, so it doesn't like clog up any other of my nodes. Oh, not DigiPen, but Godot projects, C#, Rockoban. Here we go. Prefabs level, and I'll open with other application, VS Code. I hope that my VS Code has some basic functionality for reading JSON, and that I won't, because I don't write JSON files ever. I'll call it level 1.json. I recognize it as a something, as a JSON file. And I believe JSON files kind of start like this, right, with some curly braces. Yeah. And then it might look something like this. This guy has some stuff in his. The name of the object, the actual name. He has this icon. Oh, okay. Like I guess like I can make them whatever I want. That's the real thing, which is nice. So like so reading it in, I can do my own reading. It's good to have an example, because I'm always kind of confused about like what JSON really looks like. We're gonna make a crate. Right? Or let me put these side by side. And okay. So within this crate, there's gonna be give it the crate a name. Sure, why not? Name of the crate, and that's gonna be crate, comma, and it's gonna. I need it to have a position. That would be nice. And these are going to be grid positions. These aren't going to be roll positions, just to make it easy. I already made functions that would place new tiles wherever I wanted on the grid, so long as it wasn't already an existing tile there. So let's go ahead and let's put it at 3, 6. I think I can do actual variables with JSON, but I'm I'm not so sure. Or you know what? I am sure, because it just from the syntax that we're getting from this, I believe I can do something like that. But it doesn't like that. What is it saying? Expected property expected. Hmm. Okay, so maybe not like that. What about those? Do those work? No. Okay. Oh. Well, so I could do position X, position Y. Hmm. How do I? I'll just look up a quick example, or maybe he has an example. He doesn't really have an example. Oh, like here's some numbers. Yeah. So, like based off of his example, I could do position X, position Y, and I don't mind doing that. Yeah. Position X and comma position. It's gonna fix it for me when I hit enter, isn't it? Yes. That's what I was looking for. Or so I could just say X and Y. You know what? The X and Y coordinates. Store them as separate numbers, and then I think I can just store the number itself. So 3, 3. Yeah. The this is looking pretty easy. Okay. Yep, it's expecting something else. So my crate has position. I need to give it the type of like the type it is, and I think I want to use words for this. I'm not sure how well that'll transfer into enums for Godot, but VS Code Godot. Let's go look at my global scripts, which now contains those enum types. Um, I wonder if I can also write notes in JSONs, because if not, if I'm using the number, which I think I have to, or rather I would prefer, I'd feel safer using it. I want to know which ones are which for all my tiles. So, hey, 2, -2, -1, 0, 1. So crates are 1. I'll come back and I'll make comments in my JSON in a moment. So type 1. You happy? I think I really think that's it. I'm gonna go and check my main menu script, or which contains how I actually main menu tile. It's actually the world script. World. This world script actually what's making each one of those. So I have the location of the scene. I could do that. I could pass all of that in. Or, do I need to? If I do, then I can get rid of all these variables and I can just have them load on demand. So yeah. Yeah. So it's like a scene. And that's going to be a string. Or path. Path of... Do I want to load the path? Yeah, and I know I'm going to be looking in the objects for most of these. Or I'll use the full path for a crate. Continue tile. So for a crate, in the objects, I'll just copy path and see, and I'm pretty sure that gets put on my clipboard. So, paste. Ah. Well, you're mad at me because I didn't put a comma. Yeah, it'll know to load that with the correct type at that position. And any other information, the offset. That's probably important too. I'll come back to the offset. I think this is all the information that I really need data-wise to get these to work. But for future reference, I'll see if I can make comments in JSON, like JSON. Let's see how to make comments in JSON files. It already knew from me talking and streaming. Google already knew what I wanted. JSON should be all data. If you include a comment, then it would be data too. You could have designated a data element called comment or something. Be ignored by the JSON. You'd probably be better having a comment in the processes that generate and receive JSON. No comments in the framework are not allowed. And it's just based on that. Okay, JSON is just straight data. Like having any extra stuff in it is gonna be useless, or like be too much for it. Fine. Let me check one more. How to make comment in JSON file. Comment tricks. Underscore comment. Darn. Like, darn. Sadness. I'm definitely gonna need a file inside of this, like a how-to readme. I'll call it a readme. .md? Isn't that how that works? Yeah. And it's just useful information for making levels. To maybe like help describe some of this stuff. Absolutely. Tile types, because I know that I'm gonna forget, like, absolutely. Chrome. No, I want to go back to the game. Go pick up those tile types from the globals. Yeah. Give me all those. Control C. Paste them here. Just kind of go through them all. Player. Open equals -1. And I'll align them. I will align them too. Preferably after I get all of them looking nice and neat. Wall. Okay, fine. So you stop getting mad at me. Wall equals a wall equals 0. Yeah, I copied those right. Crate equals 1. What does it keep? Should I tab them all? Should you all be tabbed? Is that the correct option here? Nah. Now let's see when I go back. There we go. That's what I want to see. Equals 2. Nope. It broke itself. Equals 3. 4. Okay. pretty normal stuff, right? 5. 6. And 7 there. So if I add need, I need to update this. It shouldn't be too much. But let's tab them out to a nice place. I think I need to go one more. There we go. Okay, and as far as I know, I can kind of have them in any order I want to. I may, just for neatness sake, put like the path right under the name. They actually don't even need names, which is the crazy thing. And then the type, and then the position at the bottom. Like, relevant information.
You doing
Hey.
in here in the PAL space?
I am streaming.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Right now I have no one that's watching me, so it's just nice to have someone to talk
what
to.
Are you streaming?
I'm making a game in Godot. I'm a part of this challenge called 100 Days of Game Dev, and I spend at least an hour a day making a game.
Huh.
Yeah. So this is my 14th day.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So you're just making a whole other game while you're making a game?
Yes.
Nice. Cool. Good luck with that.
Thanks, man. I'll see you later. Yay. Okay. Now that we have those, I can try to read it in Godot. We're gonna plop this into its own script, or no, say, how do I hide that I'm parsing JSON files? That's the trick. I can probably have my world inherit, and like my world script inherit from a script that extends node. That would probably be the best. And then it'll help me like get rid of this. It'll help me get rid of this sort of. Or I guess I wouldn't want to get rid of that. I'd want to do something else. Or it'd help me add a new function because we're gonna go to level 1 or go to the next level. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's probably something that's important to have in this script. What level am I on? So we'll make another one of these things, and we'll it's like I want to say level 1, and then that schema, cool. I don't know, it kind of surprised me there. And put my crate inside of my level 1 like this. Control V. I don't know if this is syntactically right. It may not like this. Why are you mad? End of file expected. Stop it. What is this? Property expected. Okay. So level, and then I'll put a 1. Or level 1 expected a comma. How do I put multiple and multiple? Like, I better be able to do that somehow. Let's go see if there's a good example. They're really, so like these. I have these to go off of. So it'll have another thing, like level, or not even that. Oh, I guess I don't have to have this inside. I can just create another object. The first object that goes in here is what level it is. And then hit comma. There, and then see control, say control shift I. There. Now I know what level it is. This is level 1. Okay. Or now that I think about it, I have a crate in this level 1, but I want to be able to like grab any tile. What if I called this tile? And the name of the tile is crate. There we go. And the type of the tile is 1. There, so I can have multiple in here somehow. Take level tiles. Yeah, I'm really big into like getting my data organized and having my curly braces like that. Okay, I have that. So what if I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this somehow. Tile. I'm gonna call it 1, or say JSON files are weird. JSON files are weird. Or like, what people usually have like an ID or something, like ID. The ID of the first tile is 1, and possibly later I can iterate through them. So a level has an identifier for what level it is, and then 1 for tiles. Because I feel like I just want to be able to iterate through all the IDs. I may not need that. Yep, I'm spending a lot of time on this. I watch reading JSONs is going to be the easiest thing possible. I want to just make sure that it's organized in a nice manner, you know? And I know that it's going to be, like, at the end of the day, I'm going to have what's called a dictionary, and I'll be able to look through that dictionary to find the things that I need. But I want to make sure that I can easily pick out each tile. So, does it get mad if I have 2 of the same property? Can I put 2 tiles in here? And it looks like it gets kind of mad. Duplicate, yeah, I can't have the same. So these things that are in parentheses, these are the keys that allow me to access these objects. So I can't have multiple keys, but I think if I leave it blank, it'll just give me a number. it doesn't like that at all. Tiles. What if I do more parentheses right here? Property expected. Man, I will learn how to make more tiles. Will they all be a list of like that? I kind of feel like I'm gonna want them like this right here. I almost want to call it tile 1. Like tile and then the number 1. So tiles, here's the first tile. And okay. Ooh, yeah, much more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Like, just to think about it, wow. I can try to follow this guy's example. He actually used a table in Google Sheets to like write all his stuff, and then he exports it as a JSON, which looks like this, and then open a JSON, parse it line by line, making any format changes as necessary, and then his look like this. Or what we really need is that. There we go. So I may do something like that. Tile 1, and then tile 2, and then tile 3, and so on and so forth. Because there really won't be like too many tiles. I might get up to like, yeah, maybe like 30 or 40 tiles, but that's what I want. That is what I want. Here, tile 1, and then I'll make another tile very, very close to this tile, called tile 2. So it doesn't get mad at me. And I can always parse those numbers off if I need to help me get through which tiles are which. Yep, it has a name create, and I guess having duplicate names is also kind of bad. So we're actually going to get rid of the name for the tiles. We'll let them be name angled or something. Or I take it back. I can be like create 1, create 2. Kind of do like some string manipulation. But we are going to place this tile somewhere else. We're going to place it at like 6, 8. There. Somewhere in the middle. Cool. Yeah, back to Godot. Done messing with the data here. Or just to make sure, I'll close VS Code, and I'll start writing this new script with the last 30 minutes that I have. We'll call it new script, default from node. We'll change the name, script, to JSON parser, in GDScript EA. So at this point, I could probably copy someone else's because they're probably doing something similar. But for this, what I'll do is I will read in the JSON file using another example I found over here. Not over here. over here, not over here. There we go. So this is what they're using on. I need to give it a file path. So path, so level 1. I called it level, yeah, Honestly, I'm thinking about ways I can be short about that, but level 1's a string, takes in the file path to that JSON file. I'm not sure if that JSON file is something I can see up here, but it's not. But I think I can get to it. Copy path, paste. Level 1. I might change the word one to the word one so I can like start concatenating strings a little bit better. Level 1 path. That's really what it is. Okay, and then we're gonna open a new file. Yeah, load JSON, and you pass in the JSON file. Pretty much gonna copy this. This seems like the best thing. Control V. Yeah, I don't have a planet info. I have a. I don't want to call it file either. I'll call it. What will I call it? I'll call it level. I'll call this level. I'll make a variable called, or I'll call it JSON level, like that. I think that works better. JSON level. Boom. So I'll load a JSON. I'm also not doing functions like that, I don't believe. Let's go over to grid. I'm doing camel case. So let's go ahead and change that. Oh. There we go, load JSON. So we'll load the JSON, which is going to be level 1 path. Since it's putting into this JSON level, afterwards I'll just print the JSON level, or it's level 1.json. There we go. Let's not forget that. JSON level. Let's see if that prints out some random map information. And it did not. Oh yeah, because the script isn't attached to anything. I don't have to have the world have this. I can make another random node that it's just my JSON parser. It doesn't. All it does is stays an object that parses my JSON files. And if it's a child of, rather, having it a child of the grid would be one thing, but I don't need to do that. I really just need the world to be able to access it. Attach a script. Prefab. Nope. We want to go grab the one that I made, JSON parser.gde. And you get that. Boom. Now when I reload the scene, it'll actually play that in the ready. Okay. Ah, look at that. So there we go, level 1, tile 1, the position, the name, and the path, and the type, and then tile 2, and it's all backwards. It's all backwards, which is fine because I can access it via the keys. Yeah. So this this JSON parser, after loading a file, it's going to need to create that tile as an instance. So I'm actually happy with this this level, so I'll make another function called create tile from JSON, and you pass in the JSON level. Oh, I can do this after I close the file, like, hey. Yeah, I don't need to mess with that. Font, Control V. And it takes in a JSON, or yeah, I'll call it JSON level. Load path, print the level, and then create tile from JSON. And I'll pass in, and so using these names, I'll pass in, I don't have to pass anything in because my JSON level is global to this script. It's probably global to other scripts I can access it to. And I'm like thinking like, so if I need to load a new level, I can have those paths attached to, I can just have these, like the level 1 path. Well, no, the level 1 path has to be attached to like the world or something. Or like, it'd be better if it were located there. And create tile from JSON, load JSON file. JSON. Here, I'll do a bunch of things. I'll actually load the JSON from here so that I can abstract some of the stuff away. Pass in my JSON file like that. And I'll call this file path. Let's say close the file. Well, I have this JSON level object that I need to return an object. So I'll say var the tile instead. I almost want to say like the tile map. It's a var, yeah, it's level JSON. Like the level is a JSON. Yep, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna have this actually do nothing. Boom. Load JSON, create tile from JSON. So like, I can't hide that. I can't hide that if something. I can hide. I can, yeah. These things do things. And I'll just have this return the unprocessed JSON file after closing. Parse error. does not match other outer indentions. Oh gosh. Let's let's indent this. One thing that I will never get used to is that you have to use indents here. And so when I copy paste from like another place, it really messes up. Okay. Load, and I need. I'll call this tile. And now I'm gonna have code that's very similar to what we have in the world. And I need to make an instance of it. And to make an instance, I need to preload it. So what I may do instead is actually load it here. So for it's like for every it's a for loop really, since this is a map. I'm gonna get, like, let's say I'm gonna get level 1. I don't need that level 1 thing. It's just there for, I could check it really. Yeah, I'll do some checking later. I'll grab that first tile. It's like for tile in level JSON. I need to make a variable. I'll call it object for now, or instance equals tile dot instance, or it's like it's a map. It's a map, and it's giving me things. I need to like be able to access some of those things. Yeah, this is just kind of like hard to wrap around my head, honestly. For value from the JSON key, if file equals this, then key yeah, I'm doing mine a little bit weird. I wanna use the keys, honestly, or like I want to instance it and then like set the values. I don't. I'm gonna search help for in the dictionary section, because that's where I have, those are where my questions are really. Clear, empty, get, has all, size. I guess I'm just gonna have to like play with it. So key. My instance is gonna equal like the file path. So big load. I need the file path, which I called file path. See, I don't have it open, do I? I don't have it open. Let me go back and open it up. Yeah, path. No, keep Godot open. Load path. Like, this is gonna be a slow process. I can only feel it. Dot instance. I want to see if this works. Honestly, Control C, Control V. I'll pass in level 1 path. Level 1 path. I want to see if we get here and if things work. Print. Got here. I got here. Now I put a breakpoint, so I shouldn't get there until afterwards. I want to have one line right below it so I can check like if this function load did what I needed it to do. Load a resource from the file system at located path. Yep. We're crossing my fingers. So, oh, and I already have an error. Local variable instance is declared but never used in this block. That's for sure. Let's step down one more. Continue. Step over. Step into. Or invalid get index path on base string. No. Tile level dictionary size 3. So I have, oh, I might have to do double. I might have to say for every tile in the JSON and then another, so for every level in the JSON, for every tile in the JSON. What I'll do instead, that level 1 that I have up here. Oh, okay, I see. No, it's not. They're not encased in each other, so I can just move on to the next one, or I can get rid of this. I know this is level 1. There. Tile 1, tile 2. Let's run that. Breakpoint. Dictionary size 2. Each thing has a name and a path. So, the and I want to check my tile. Tile right now is tile 1. So when I pop to the next thing, up, invalid get index path on get index on path. See, tile is tile 1, and then I'm trying to index into that. So what I'll do instead is to test this, like how deep I have to go into the rabbit hole, I'll just print my tile here. It should just print the contents of tile 1 and tile 2. Let's get rid of this breakpoint, continue. And when I look at the output, it prints tile 1 and tile 2. Okay. So what happens if I have it try to print the path or the name? will it do that? No, it won't. I may end up doing it like this guy did, but I don't think that's the right way. Or maybe I can see that only printed tile one. And then like for items in tile, for items, will this print everything and everything inside of the tile? It, the level JSON returned me a string. That's why it's all weird. So for every tile in the level JSON, I think I need to index print level JSON with the tile. And that'll print the contents of everything. There we go. And I think I can even, using my 2D array logic, type in like a path here. I know this is going to be the path. And see if I can get it to print out the path of both of those tiles. Yes, there you go. Oh, it only took me an hour, but I got the logic. I got 5 minutes to code some shenanigans up. So let's go back to what we're doing. Instance equals level JSON tile path, or here we go, path. I'm going to call load. We're going to call instance. Let's see if we get an instance of this thing. And I'll keep that print just in case I do, because I like to do weird stuff for whatever reason. I should have put a breakpoint. Stop this. Breakpoint. Ooh. Okay, here, and let's go ahead and walk over it. Let's stop. That was bad. You know what? I know. You know what I think I can do. I think I can put deep breakpoints in at runtime. I can. I'm gonna step over this, and instance should be a thing, or fall path. Did it actually make instance a thing? It didn't break, which is great. Here, I'll be lazy. I instance it. Let's add it as a child. This will be funny. Really, I just need to return the tile from here, but breakpoint, and then, well, we'll take these breakpoints off. and we'll continue. Now I'll go to remote to check my JSON parser, which now has 2 crates. As children. Weird. I don't know why I got 2 crates. I definitely don't know why I got 2 crates. But stop. Yeah. Oh, I feel like I'm doing some crazy stuff. Like this already is only being called once. Why am I getting double the crates? I got a name mingle. I get 2 crates because I asked for 2 crates. This makes perfect sense. Okay. Yeah, this right here is grabbing both crates. I feel so like, why am I getting duplicate stuff? I understand. Okay. So, with the 2 minutes that I have left, let's think about returning create tile from JSON. I need it. Oh, I'm creating this whole. I'm creating the whole level from the JSON. That's what's happening. Just pass the path. There.
Why? I tried to set it up ahead. Why do you remote in
And then return.
in the virtual machine instead of?
We'll return the instance. This instance has, I'll say, for tile. It can't return twice. But I can return an array that contains all of those guys. So I'll load them into an array. And then tile array dot append this new instance. Boom. And then once we're done with that, we'll return the tile array. Magic. I think I'm gonna work a little bit more on this, honestly. I feel like I'm getting close, which is really cool.
Okay, I'll be working. I'll catch you later, bro.
And now, to test it out, that I'm getting all those children, I'll just print out. I'll print it out. Like, I'm putting them in an array. Let's see if all my tiles are getting put in an array. I have some more stuff, and I should definitely go and like. Yep, I got two nodes in that array. I have some more stuff to be adding to them. So like, now that I have the instance, I can say the instance needs some more information from that JSON. We got these instance have a type. They have a type and they have like a grid position, which is probably something I will add to each of those tiles as scenes. Or not. Yeah, because that data gets passed, and I don't want to have them. I want to keep them in the world 0, 0, and then have the grid actually place them where they need to be. So the type is going to be level JSON tile. I do believe I call it type. Yep, it's on the name, the type. I'll call you Crate 2 for now. Well, they say name mingling works. Name mingling actually works pretty fine for me, to be honest. But for now, we'll have different names, and I'll give them new names with string manipulation. Another day. In an X and a Y coordinate. Oh, you know what? All of my tiles. None of my tiles take from node. Hey.
Oh, you're streaming right now, aren't you?
Oh yeah. What's up?
I was just gonna make jokes, but no, do your game stream. Go with that.
Okay. No, I'm not. I'm streaming. Oh yeah, I'm streaming making the game. No, there's no one watching right now, so it's okay.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you were making it in Unity.
No, I never make anything in Unity. Ever. I make everything in Godot.
Oh really?
Yeah. Here.
I will move the thing. Here's a live test. I am going to murder you.
Nope.
Come here.
Nope. Goodbye.
There's a big delay on movement.
For you, there is, which is crazy.
I win.
You son of a bitch.
Wait. What?
Yeah.
I'm trapped. Help.
No, you can move up. Yeah.
Okay. I'm almost trapped.
Oh, my start button went away. Oh well.
Oh well.
Thanks.
Make game. Hey, guess when my assignment was due?
When?
10 o'clock. Guess when I submitted it?
10 o'clock?
9:58.
Very close. Very close.
But I won't fail.
That's the important part.
Oh my God.
Hey, you should tune in sometime and say hello.
I am going to walk home and eat and pass out
Same. After I do all this stuff.
for an hour. Have fun with that.
Thanks. Oh, 'cause you were there. Okay, there. I found another bug. That's a new bug. If you are where those buttons start, you won't. They won't make them. It makes sense. I may remove you and put you back on. That would be hilarious. Such cheap tricks. Well, no, because then you're landing on it. Okay. Having buttons in the menu is kind of a thing. I'll probably teleport you down somewhere. I'll teleport you so I can guarantee that you won't be touching them instantly. Okay, yay, that works. Boom. Okay. Here, on you win. I no longer need to. I guess I still need the name as a string, level 1. Create level from JSON. I guess yeah, it's on. You wanted it to start. So magic. Let's go to the grid. Let's make sure. Let's start here where most things start. When you start, is start up here? Yeah, you've chosen the start. Now I need to emit a signal, a new signal called start the game. Goal events dot signal called go. Oh, I'll call it go to level, and I'll pass in what level you want to go to. Level 1. Yeah, well, I feel like I'm almost done with this. This is why I'm doing the extra stuff. There. Signal go to level, and I'll pass in what level you can go to as an integer. Smart me will copy this. There. And then the world is a world. We'll definitely need this. So connect. We're gonna grab these two. Control C. Control V. There. On go to level. Press yourself. Connect. Go to main menu. There. And then I'll make that function, not go to main menu, but go to level.
Going that way? Was for eggs? Oh, what are the eggs? What are some eggs?
On go to level, we'll make a new function. Control V. Oh. Function called on go to level. And I'll be expecting that. Pass. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and change the JSON's file name so that I can easily just append the number 1 onto it. Oh, nope. I just want to rename this one. Can I rename it from here? Sure, open the folder, fine. Open it, fine. Fine. Level underscore 1? Level 1. Level 01. Level 001. There you go. Just in case I make 1,000 levels. I don't think I will, but yeah. Zero 1. So if we need to test that, then that'll still be there. Okay. So there. On go to level, on go to level. When that happens, I need all the tiles. And that's going to be coming from my JSON parser. Here, create me a level from JSON. Yeah, dude. Focus, and it takes the file path, so here's where I can hard code the file path, or here's where I want to hard code something like a file path. What we'll call it path equals res, or what am I doing? I have this nice copy path, paste, and then I can say level 00, and then plus level. That way I get any level, as long as I give it the right name. Pass that path in. I don't need to store that actually. Oh, it just took my brain a little bit to understand what I wanted to do. There. Now that I have each of those nodes instanced, I can I can go ask for the things. One thing I will do for the crate for right now, and I will definitely have to do it the next time, is go into the. Well, no, I guess I'll just make their position that and be lazy. The type is that. Instance.x equals capital X. Instance.y equals dot capital Y. Path type X and Y. I think those are the main things. Path type X and Y. Yep. I hope that X and Y exist on no 2Ds. And it's for tile in tiles. I'm gonna grid dot unexpected it is an unexpected indent for tile and tiles. Unexpected indent grid dot add pawn. It's gonna be that instance plus that instance dot position. If I can spell position. For now. And then if I need to do an offset, I'll do an offset. Should be that easy. Please don't break. Let's win the game. Let's go to the main menu. Broken. Okay. String 8 operator. You're right. Easy bug. Easy bug to fix. Broken. Unable to iterate on top object no. Oh.
You locked him on.
Thank you. Prefab level. Oh. It's not prefab level. Wait, it is prefab level. And then level.json. Gah. Me. Let's make sure not to forget the .json. Let's go. I win. Main menu. Okay. Base X with value of type float. What? I don't even know how to fix that. Or rather, I can go look at instance. Does it just need to be a float, or they're not floats, they're integers? I'm gonna give each pawn a grid X and Y position. Just to make this easy. Good thing I made this. Grid position is an empty vector too. There. Internally, all of them have grid positions. So that instead of calling X, I can call grid position. Let's see if that works. Oh, I'm so close. I'm going. I feel like I'm gonna hit like 230 with this, honestly. But oh, what's the debug? I got 2. Okay, okay. Let's continue. Not super big bugs. Main menu. Okay, boom. Yep. One, because I spelled it wrong. I'm glad I made it through, actually, and I can kind of like look at the tiles. I thought I'd be able to look at the tiles. I'm getting there. I'm getting close. What it's really called is grid position. We'll make this into a vector 2 because that's what it's expecting. Grid position X and tile dot grid position dot Y. And actually, I'm gonna check. I want to check to make sure that those things are getting set. Question mark. I'll put a breakpoint there and look at the instance that I'm making. Okay. So this instance that I cannot see it's good. It's all good. We're gonna continue on. And then I'm gonna check my remote. I'm gonna check the grid. It's like, oh, it made a crate. That crate's there. I need to disable the UI, but the crate's there. So to do that, I can go to main menu, do that, on you win. Yeah, I need to just hide that menu when I'm done. Error. Well, I'm not gonna run all that. Control C. Control V. Oh, I need to make sure to clear the level too. That makes sense also. And then just go to level. On go to level. And this function takes in a parameter, so I gotta make sure that I discard it. On go to level, we're just gonna do panel.hide. Oh, and it needs to take in the level. We're gonna do shit with it, and it's gonna get mad at us, like always. But I want to be able to see that I put a crate or two in the game, or at least one. I saw one. I didn't see the other one. I got 2 crates. Cannot place it at 6-8. Probably because I'm there or someone else is there. I'll make it like a 10-10, which I can now do from the JSON. Yes. Oh, this may break. This, now that I think about it, this may break if I don't have those JSON levels. It tried to. It placed a single crate. What is the debugger saying? Argument level never used. Class variable level and path declared but never used in script. Crate position declared but never used in script. Okay, like. But right now I'm only getting. I saw them both up there, but I'm only getting one. So I had to be careful over there. Yep, ignore. I can get rid of that now, actually. I don't need that anymore. Yay. No longer having to store the levels. They're dynamically loaded. But I didn't see both, which concerns me. I did name them different things. So what I'll do is I'll just add their name to it. Or yeah, I'll add their name to it. Because I want to see what's going on. I may reset their actual positions so they. Nope. You know what? I was close. I was close. There we go. Got close. Okay, when I go to remote, I can see that I have crate 1 and crate 2. Add some awkward ass positions. Let's make their actual positions 0, 0 in their own scene. So there. Main menu, start. I can go over here. I can check that this crate is supposed to be at 1010, and this one's supposed to be at 33. Bug.
And it wouldn't let me write Sean. I have to.
If I don't do it here, Control X, and I do it in the JSON parser instance. It might be in my add pawn where things are going all hunky-dory. Oh, like, let's see, I think it's just the image that's offset and it's not anything else. Yep, it's just the image. And each of these scenes, each of these tiles has the same setup. We're just gonna call this texture. 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2.
I don't know what type of designer Kevin actually wants.
What's up? Okay, let's try now. Things are offset by 0, 0. And they are still getting placed. Could not place pawn at grid position 10, 10. Okay. What about... Yeah, because things are there. Things are already there. So instead, let's open this back up again. Don't open up multiple times. Let's put you at 1211. Because I know that exists. I wonder what this bug is. Like, they both exist. Cancel. I don't want to stop editor. Bad. What if I put it at 1-1? Why? Is it having trouble getting these both in the right place? What's going on? At first I thought it was my texture. Now I think it's something else. Let's move this guy out of the way. Okay, is it because I don't have an offset or something? Like, oh, okay, yeah, it's appearing up in both places. So, the offset for these look like it's the complete offset. World UI. So I will give these. Well, it's like I don't want to get. All tiles will pretty much have the same offset. The UI has a different offset. See you later. But yeah, so when I'm loading a world, I can be confident that the offset is the same as the players. Half times the grid dot cell size divided by 2. Long functions. Okay. Hopefully that'll place them on the board in a general play area where I need them to be. Broken. Yep. Grid dot cell size. Oh, it's not a function. I keep thinking it's a function, and I think that I've done that multiple times too. Okie dokie. Menu. Start. Ah, so let's see if I can go place it back at 1010 now. That would be cool. Because I swear I got those spaces available. I don't have those spaces available. 1010? No, I have, that makes sense. I should probably put some bounds checking in. Yeah, bounds checking. Bounds checking and cell offsets. Those are the things that got me this time. So on my X I can go 10, but on my Y I can only go like 8. Checking for valid positions inside of my game. Oh! Okay. Main menu. Yes! And we got 2 blocks, and I think I can push them too. Yes. And I can place the player somewhere. Well, the start button's still here. So after start, get rid of that button. Or, I need to clear the board. Part of making this guy go to level is to clear the board. Or I don't have to do it here. Nice. I can do it inside of my grid. Yay. Which is probably where I should have all of them. Tile start. Man. And the first thing I'll do is I'll clear. Yes. Ooh, I really went over time on this one, but I couldn't. I cannot help it. Sometimes I'm like, I want to get this done. Yes. And if you touch your guy again, boop. And I think I think the cycle. I think I got the cycle. Yep. Yes, and it loads level 1 again. I did it. Now I can stop. Or like, do I want to say I load the players? That's my next goal. This one was a long one. I should not have gone this long, but I got it. It's not. Oh yeah, I'm like already starting my post-production stuff because I really don't think there's anyone here, or like I might have missed everybody, which would make me sad. And it turns out that like today a good day? Ah, no, get out of this. Escape. There. I believe today was a good day. No one showed up, but things are happening. I'll try to get more people another day. Let them know. So until next time, which will be tomorrow, thank you for the people who did show up. And I'll see you another day.